Did you know that all information about your digitized shapes and their properties is kept only when saving draw files? This is why it is essential to save your designs in draw format so that you can go back anytime to any design and be able to manipulate it as if you just created it. Follow along to see the difference between digitized data and embroidery formats on a simple design. When you start a design, you can create anything using our design tools. You can draw shapes, you can digitize manually, import vector graphics, add lettering parts. You can even import bitmap images and convert them into shapes. In any case, every digitized shape can be altered in many ways. You can edit the initial digitized shape using the node editor, resize parts, apply text effects, apply styles, cut shapes using the knife tool, adjust the direction of the stitches, and many more tasks which can make these digitized shapes a personalized embroidery design. For every digitized part, you can come back and change stitch type, direction of stitches, apply styles, and many more options. If you import an old embroidery file you have created for your embroidery machine, for example, a GEF file, this file doesn't carry along the digitized shapes of your design. It only has stitches. Therefore, you can't edit the shapes, you can only edit stitches. So if you want to be able to come back to editing any aspect of your design, you need to first save it in draw file format to preserve your digitizing data, and then save it to an embroidery file so that you can send it to your machine. To see this through an example, let's import the draw file and the produced GEF file. Both designs look the same, but in the imported draw design, you can edit practically everything. Whereas in the imported embroidery file, you may only edit the stitches and add new parts. Notice that in a case like this one, you have actually imported an embroidery, so you need to have in mind that if you save this design now in draw format, it won't possibly turn the embroidery parts into digitized shapes, as the embroidery file that you initially opened didn't include any digitizing data to bring along. This is a fundamental difference between the embroidery file formats and the draw file format. So, to keep your designs editable whenever you want to, you need to save the digitized shapes in draw format in the first place and then choose the embroidery file format of your machine or your overall choice.